Okay, third day in the gym at during my vacation. We started off with squats. So at home, as you know, I'm doing Hatfield squats for 165 pounds. I haven't back squatted in a little bit of a while, and I decided to just see how 165 pounds would go. And I was able to do 9 reps, and then 8 reps and 8 reps. And I actually think I probably could have gotten the full 10 reps that the programming called for in the first set. But considering that I wasn't in a rack with my safeties where I really wanted them to be, and didn't really want, again, it is vacation, didn't really want to push it, so just did this, but was very excited about it. It's been a long time since I pushed this amount of weight for reps. And then we moved on to the dumbbell seated overhead press. We just did what the program called for, which was 40 pounds, and I was able to 10 reps and 10 reps. In previous weeks, I was only able to get, I think it was 8 reps and 8 reps in the previous week, which was similar to the week before. Last week before was 8 reps and 7 reps. So either of these dumbbells weren't exactly where they were supposed to be, or this is just one of those weeks where you just push ahead. Either way, we're going to move on next week to 42.5 pounds. And then we moved on to the landmine row. Sorry for the bad angle. Not much I can do about that now. So normally, as you know, at home, I have a 45-pound plate that I use, and I also step up on the infinity wedge in order to get like a good stretch. Here I didn't have that, so I put on 2 25-pound plates. So it was a little bit more than the programming called for, because the programming calls for, with the bar, 92.5 pounds, and I was doing 95 pounds. So I didn't get all the reps that I wanted. I got 12, 11, 9, enough to move on, but yeah, it is what it was. I'm not happy with how much my torso is moving and my angle is changing, so we'll have to work on that next week. And then moved on to the seated tricep dips. So these were something the week before I tried setting up my lever gym at home, and it kind of hurt my elbows a little bit. I had to play around positioning, so here I'm happy we're able to keep the same exercise in, but using the machine. Also a little bit uncomfortable on the shoulder, so we'll kind of have to see where that goes. I was able to do 11 and then 12 to 5 to 4. Sorry, 12 in the first set and 12 on the second set, followed by my reps of 5 and 4. It was tough. It felt good. Whoopsie, I forgot to edit that part out, so you get to see me walk and pick up my camera. Hello there. Alright, and then moved on to lateral raises. Normally we're doing lying lateral raises. Here we just decided to do lateral raises. I was going to go, I do 17.5 pounds for my side lying lateral raise. I was actually going to go down, but here they only had 17 pounders and 12 pounders, so I said, hey, let's go for 17. Actually impressed myself. I was able to get 11 on the first set and then 11 on the second set, followed by my reps of 4 and 3s. Been a little bit since I've done them. Form's not exactly where I want it to be, but it is what it is. Like, share, subscribe. See you next time.